The 7 levels of video game quality. Number 1, the broken mess. These are games that were unplayable upon release. I'm talking about Cyberpunk on day 1 and the day before. The day before was so bad that it got shut down after 1 week. It was so bad for Cyberpunk that they had to fix the game and give us a peak anime. Now the game is considered one of the best story games by CD Projekt Red. Level 2, live service slop. The likes of Marvel's Avengers, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and Concord. This level is defined by overdone microtransactions and subpar story and gameplay. Suicide Squad had a circular story that didn't even matter at the end, but except for the fact that they killed my boy Tim Drake. The death was off screen, by the way.
Robin was here. I do not think he won.
Concord was shut down in less than a week because it had no direction, and Marvel's Avengers had so many microtransactions it chased away all the players. They didn't even give them a chance to try out the game. Level 3, bad. These games weren't just buggy releases or bloated microtransactions, just bad gameplay. Werewolf the Apocalypse had terrible stealth mechanics, convoluted combat, and a repetitive level design. Gotham Knights had a terrible performance, an empty open world, and grindy combat that felt so weird and just felt so bad. At least for what it's worth, Gotham Knights has like a serviceable story, but that's not going to save it from the bad tier. Level 4, generic and mid, also known as the Ubisoft tier. The likes of Skull and Bones, Saints Row, Star Wars Outlaws. This tier is mostly filled with modern Ubisoft titles. Where did it all go wrong for Ubisoft? Skull and Bones is a stripped down and lifeless game. Everything about it feels low budget, but Ubisoft wants to call it a quadruple A game. Yeah, sure, keep lying. Saints Row has a big open world that's empty, generic shooting mechanics, and a predictable story, but the only thing redeeming about it is the fact that it has a serviceable character creation menu. Star Wars Outlaws is the modern representation of publisher greed, but that game was so basic story, basic open world, basic characters. Everything about it was so basic, and yet it was $70. It didn't feel like a $70 game to me. Number 5, we have the good tier. Monster Hunter Wilds, Dragon's Dogma 2, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. This section is known for good gameplay, good stories. You can consider these games good, but they have one major drawback: performance. Jedi Survivor couldn't get 60 frames on PS5. Monster Hunter Wilds has terrible ray tracing performance, and Dragon's Dogma 2 just has terrible performance no matter what hardware you're using. Like, why didn't these developers take out their time to just improve and polish the game? Like, no one's forcing you to release a game that has terrible performance. It will be in your best interest if these games can perform very well on each platform, rather than holding it back, rather than rushing the release, or rather than not optimizing it. Level 6, now this is where we enter the great tier with games like Sonic Frontiers, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Cyberpunk 2077 after the updates. This is the near perfect tier. Sonic Frontiers with its stellar boss battles and open world, Horizon Zero Dawn with its amazing graphics, setting, and combat, and Cyberpunk post the update with the beautiful night city and amazing story our character V gets to go through. We also get Keanu Reeves and Idris Elba, so that's like already a recipe for success if you ask me. And let's never talk about the Phantom Liberty DLC. Before we get into the last one, I want to ask you, if you're enjoying this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all very much for 400 subscribers, and if you don't agree with this list, let me know what you think about it, and let me know your own thoughts in the comments down below. Now we have tier 7, the last tier, the highest tier of them all, the tier that I'm branding absolute cinema or absolute gameplay. Yes, that sounds better. God of War Ragnarok, Sonic X Shadow Generations, Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA 5. This is the epitome of gaming with surreal gameplay, innovative mechanics, and out of this world stories. Look at the likes of God of War Ragnarok and Red Dead 2 when it comes to story. If these games were adapted into series, they'll probably be Emmy worthy. Sonic X Shadow Generations and GTA 5 fulfill the gameplay innovation sections. Look at GTA 5, it pushed the PS3 to the limit and even gave the PS4 a run for its money. And Sonic X Shadow Generations has one of the best mechanics in modern times. These games are perfection in each section from beginning to end. Also, shout out Persona 3 and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Yeah, those are very good games too that I'll put in this level 7. In conclusion, this has been 7 levels of video game quality. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Thank you all for 400 subscribers. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.